Where the fuck am I? Give me a second. No way. There we go. Oh, Reimu. Oh, Reimu. I forgot how to be 2D again. Hello everyone, oh, Reimu. Hello. Oh god, I don't even know where to start. I'm just really happy. I'm just ridiculously happy. I'm gonna yap so much. And my storyline is gonna be all over the place, but I'll do my best. Thank you, Outcash! Thank you! Pinkerton, arigato! Thank you so much for that. Akasolve. Starmills, thank you so much for that. Akasopa! Thank you! That made somebody's line was so hot. Aha, it's really funny. Thank you. That story is a little bit funny. Your solo's amazing. Thank you. Everybody's solos were amazing. Everybody. I love how a lot of people were using the hashtag Hormino. Cause a mood. Remember the first time when they were editing the whole thing in the studio and they gave us like this little, how do you call it? Demo, I guess, of how the final video was going to be. It was Shu's part. And everybody was like, "Oh, he did what? He was doing what? He looked so cool." I did not know how they managed to make him look even cooler in the final one. You guys notice how he was caressing his leg? Everybody's talking about the chair. I hyperfixate in the cross leg section and then him going from down to up like, and I was like, what the? Let's go. Ineki, thank you so much for that. Solve it, thank you. Thank you for your hard work at the air. Life Mo, the dance with the sleeves in red is steady was very pretty. Also, the song choice for Zuttomo. いいんでしょ舞台上でキラキラと輝き夢を叶えているムムの歌う I know this 漢字歌う姿でしょ。ムムの歌う姿見せてもらえて幸せです。ありがとうございます。見てくれて本当にありがとう。応援してくれても本当にありがとうございます。みんな AR ライブ楽しかったですか？すごかったですか？一番好きな部分はどこでしょうか？誰でしょうか？ Rope you, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. It's so a pastel stage. Thank you. I'm so happy. Oh shoot. Thank you everybody. Wait, no, I'm getting embarrassed now. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting everybody. Everybody did such a good job. So girls were amazing. Every single one of them worked so hard. In the recording plus days before that. It was amazing. Thank you. Charlene, thank you so much for the Solvit. I'm so proud of you. Can't wait for your official 3D debut. Thank you, Starmills. Thank you. Oh my god. Listen. Chat, listen. So, before the whole recording, you know how a lot of us had like different choreographies? Each one of them had like different, I already want to see another AR live. I want to do another AR live already. I can't believe you flew into the air. That one was so cool. You have no idea. We ended up having to time it super accurately with Millie, and it ended up surprising us. Like even Ethyria, we were like, how did we manage to do like the? Because a lot of people were saying like, even in Niji, they were asking us like, how did you guys ended up like getting edited like that? You know? It's like how did the editing team did it? And we were like 70% of that, it was Millie and I's timing. It wasn't even editing. Obviously, I can fly. It's canon. I can fly. I'm a ghost, so of course there's no editing included in that part, obviously. But most of it was the perfectly timed thing that Millie and I did. And we were I think it was like the worst part is that it was the first take. Staff-san told us that it was okay to talk about it because they already released it, saying that, you know, part of the performance, it was pre-recorded, but they also want you guys to know that it was a one-shot. So yeah, it was pre-recorded, but also it was one-shot. You gotta give it you all in the presentation plus the speaking part as well. So it's not about, you know, yeah, it's the first take, NIJISANJI 3D. It's not about, oh, you fuck up this part, we can edit it. No. No. That's why we were practicing for so long in Japan as well. Yeah. We had weeks of Niji had this amazing teachers. I mean, you guys cannot see them in person on the stage. That's why I want to give them a shout out. We had this amazing dance teachers for a couple of weeks before the actual recording of AR Live. A lot of them did most of the choreographies. We could just pick, like, you know, how hard we wanted them to be. And in some parts, they gave us like free will to do whatever we wanted to. Be just clowning or, you know, just change a little bit here and there. And it was so exhausting. It was really, really fun. It was really fun. I enjoy dancing a lot. Dancing is probably one of like the best sports that you could ever do. Well, at least in my list. It's swimming and dancing. It's really entertaining. You actually burn so many calories while dancing. It's an actual sport. But also, I'm a streamer. I don't have a lot of time to, you know, move a lot. So I was really, really out of shape. So I was, yeah, it's a Momo Idol arc. Everybody's really. So I feel a lot of us that practice together, I'm talking about pastel only. I only practice with pastel. We ended up with more stamina than, you know, the stamina that we started with. It's crazy. Sophia, thank you so much for the orange super chat. Thank you. They did like a whole schedule for the girls, so we could come to the dancing studio at different like times, just so we could let others like sleep late if we had to wake early. But most of the times, all of us were there, and it was a really nice bonding session where everybody could like have fun. It was really nice to watch them try the choreography. I love how Nija were like, okay, before you come to Japan, you guys need to make sure to learn the choreography, so when you meet your dancing teachers, they kind of just like help you, you know, clean it up a little bit. And none of us, except Rosemi-sama, very few of us, very few of us actually memorize the whole thing. I'm really bad at memorizing. I get dances really easily. I can replicate them really fast, but memorizing them is really hard for me. So I remember when all of us got to the, yeah, they had you prepped. Of course, this Air Live took so much of every single one of us, including staff. A lot of people working behind the scenes were the big pillars of this whole thing. Dusk, thank you so much. Akasupa, thank you. Sana-chan, super arigatou. So before we even flew to Japan, there was obviously a whole logistics about it. The 3D studio, the mixers, the editing staff, the camera staff, the band, the arrangement, the music arrangement staff, our managers, higher up managers. There was a whole thing going on already in Chain way before we even flew to Japan. The dancing staff, the dancing studio staff as well. So they gave us choreographies for those of us that wanted to, because a lot of, well, not a lot, but a couple of people did not rely on choreographies, and other people just wanted a little bit more simple, simple style, I guess. So they had us work on that before going to Japan. And I remember when we finally got to the dance practice studio, they were like, "All right, come here. How much do you learn about your choreography?" And I was like, there's one part when I have to shake my butt." And they're like, "Okay, what about the rest?" And I was like, can we start from zero just in case?" And they're like, "All right." And then I feel every single girl was like that. And then when Rose Misama got to like the practice stage, they're like, "Okay, do you want to start with Siren?" And she was like, "No, I'm okay." And they're like, "You sure?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then they put her song, and then she just did the whole choreography. She just did the whole choreography without the teacher in one go. And then our Ethyria's manager. There were a lot of managers in the room, but Ethyria's manager were like, "This is exactly what you were supposed to do, girls." And I was like, "Oh shit." She was amazing. She really is #1. She's so powerful. I wanted to give a shout out to that, because all of us were like, "How did she do that?" And all our managers were like, "You guys were supposed to be like that." And we were like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Professional dancer. Yeah, the one kid that actually did her homework. Because and not me going to the excuse mode. Reimu Endou, you're awesome. So proud of you. 3D Reimu kawaii desu. Arigato. If you don't know. Can't wait for the 3D debut stream. Love you, Reimu. Thank you, Dusk. Thank you. Yeah, now we know for the next time. You know, I was gonna go into straight like excuse mode of like, "No, but like we were busy. We had to record. We were busy streaming." And then you gotta have to stop and be like, "All right, but Rosemi was doing those things too, and she somehow managed." There's no excuse for me. So it was like that. It was really funny. I still remember that every time that I had to practice Ready Steady? The Ready Steady choreography. I don't know if you guys noticed, but for the Ready Steady choreography, I cross my arms at the front, like 1, 2, and then after that I do like a 0 with my butt all the way out, like, you know what I mean? Every single time, guys, every single time that I had to practice that, I would see Elira with her hands up on her lips, giggling and kind of like, you know, like doing this movement at the back. And it didn't matter. I would have expected it to be like 1 or 3 times when she first saw the choreography, but every single time that I practiced that, in day 1, in day 2, in day 3, in day 4 and 5, in the actual recording, she was having the same reaction every single time, and it was so embarrassing. It was so distracting. I was like, "You need to stop." I remember I was like there in the middle of the stage with the huge mirror. I could see everybody with the mirror, because you know how in the dance practice studios they have the whole wall as like multiple mirrors. So all of them were sitting in like tables and really comfy chairs at the back, just waiting for the turn or just watching. And I could see her in the reflection of the mirror. It was so embarrassing. You know how in the song I do that like at least 3 times? It's in every chorus, at least 3 or 4 times. Every single time. 4 times per song. 4 times per song per every, you know, practice. For every practice, for every day, every single day until the recording. It was crazy. I was like, "You need to stop." It was so embarrassing. It was worse. It was worse because every time that I did that, You know how they were sitting like behind us, like I was giving them my back? I hope she enjoyed the show. It was... I can't. She will never let me... She would never let me leave in peace after that. That was nice. My teacher was really, really kind. I had to change a lot of my moves actually, cause well, you know how everybody tends to move more. You know how when you have short hair, you can blow dry it really fast, and you can take showers like actually fast. It's a thing. When you have shorter hair, your showers become shorter as well, and then actually like, you know, it's sort of like easier to manage and do everything with short hair. Like I had to change a lot of my choreography because working with my hair is something, alright? So I practiced the original moves, and then when I had to let my hair free, I was like, okay, we need to change this angle to this angle. Okay, we need to limit a lot of like movements because of my hair, which is like sort of expected. So aside from that, chat, it was not only learning the choreography before going to Japan, but once you go into Japan, you need to practice in like what works for you and how we can make it even better, sort of thing. So the choreography that you learn before Japan is not even the final one. So there's a lot of logistics behind it. Your hair is so bouncy and cute. Thank you. Yo, the 3D modeling team did such an amazing job with everybody's model. But they did tell me when I got to Japan, they did tell me mine was a challenge. And I was like, what do you mean mine was a challenge? And they were like, well... They're like, you have a lot. Yeah, you have a lot that kind of like goes against physics, but a lot of you, but you know, many parts of your body also follow physics. So they took a little bit longer to work in my model. They did an amazing job with my halo. Yeah, I can take it off. I just didn't take it off in real life, by the way. I was saving that for my 3D. I was saving that for my 3D debut. But I saw a couple of people on Twitter saying like, did she fly because she couldn't take it off? And I was like, no, I just let it on. Arisu! Akasupa, hontou ni arigatou! Reimu, you're so cute and sexy and beautiful. Your head, your sleeves are so wonderful in 3D. Love you, thank you! It was really, really funny because I saw a lot when I was Egosa on Twitter. I don't know if every single person that ended up talking about me on Twitter kind of noticed. And if you look at my like section, you kind of noticed that at the end I was like, all right, time to stalk every single one of your asses. You're gonna feel embarrassed if I see you. Just you wait for me. I was Egosaing extra hard after the air live on Twitter. I was stalking everybody. I was making sure I personally haunted every single AR live watcher yesterday. Yeah. A lot of you guys were like, I did not know that Reimu's hair looked like that. And I was like, I mean, how? But till... Okay, fair if you don't watch me. In 3, fair as well, because I only do stream with like... What? I only show you usually like this part of myself, right? So you guys only know how like my front hair kind of looks, and you guys know that I have low ponytails, and that's about it. And you can sort of like guess how long my hair is, but they didn't know how like humongously long it is, because at the end of my ponytails, you guys know how they kind of like curl up, so they're longer than the floor. So if somebody like what is it, irons my hair, it would actually be like low-key Rapunzel. I will low-key be cleaning the floor. So they put a lot of detail into my hair. I have a lot of hair. It is not even about it only being long, it's about it being fluffy, and it's about it being like, yeah, just really fluffy. So they had to figure out a way that you know, it wouldn't clip everywhere or that it touched the floor. And it was a challenge, but I feel they did amazing. Same with my sleeves. Guys, I feel they did my whole model, they did quite fast. And then they focused most of the time on two things, my hair and my sleeves, especially my sleeves. And I am so happy with the way they turn out. They are so they followed the laws of physics. They're super flowy, exactly like how they were meant to be, exactly like how my mama drew them. I'm a little bit sad though. When I was practicing with everybody, for example, for the virtual 2 live choreography, you guys know how all of us do like a peace sign. It's a struggle not to have hands. You have your movements become a little bit more limited when you don't have hands to show. So I swear to God, I was doing a peace sign like all of them. I swear to God, I was doing a lot of things with my hands. But yeah, so a lot of things, especially in my movements, had to be changed because, well, you don't get to see my hands. You don't get to see what the hell I'm doing. So I had to like move my arms a lot. There was one person asking on Twitter like, why does Reimu move her hands like a chicken? And I was like, I have to move my hands because then you don't see anything else. I have to move my arms more like extra-ish, because then you don't get to see anything else that I'm doing. I can do so many things with my hands, but you don't see anything. So I have to I have to move my hands a lot just for my sleeves to be able to move more. I had to do a little bit more of arm work so that I would play more with like the fluidity of my sleeves, because that's what I had. That's what I had. You have to work with what you have, sort of thing. So there was that. That's why it was really, really cool, because nandakke, the choreographer, there was like three main choreographers for Ethyria. So the 3 of them worked for Dodo, the Zuttomo's Dodo, and a lot of them thought about every single person's model, and what sort of like dance could make the model shine more. Tender Dream, thank you so much for the 5 gifted! Boyton, thank you so much! Lecter, thank you so much for the orange! Silva, thank you! So, for the Dodo, they actually, the whole hand segment of like, right arm, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They actually thought about my sleeves physics. They're like, I think this movement is gonna look super, super cool if there's like some sort of like cloth floating around. So that's how the Dodo dance was built. And then when we actually saw it, it actually looked pretty cool. The choreographers are OP. Yeah, that's why it looks so flow. It looks really, really pretty because my sleeves were doing like an extra, an extra visual impact. When we were doing the left, right. It was really, really pretty. It looks smooth. Thank you. They did an amazing job teaching us the choreography. I feel out of every single choreography, both Ready, Steady, and Dodo were pretty difficult. Even though it was the medium difficulty, they let us pick difficulties when it came to like dances. Both Dodo and Ready, Steady were middle difficulties because we don't have a choreography for the whole song. It's most of like the main focus of the choreography is in the chorus. And the rest of it, you kind of just, go around the stage, flirt a little bit with you, look at you, give you attention, sort of thing. It was the middle one, and it was pretty hard already. What's the hard difficulty one? Petra did 1 hard difficulty, but it had to be clipped out. Petra did 1 hard difficulty. I'm not sure if Rosemi is hard difficulty, but I wouldn't be surprised, because she was moving in the entire song. Petra did 1 hard difficulty and it had to be cut out. That's why I'm gonna do like a shout out at her. That choreography was crazy. And she practiced so hard and she did the whole thing. I think nobody else picked hard. I feel, because you know, you kind of want to play it safe but not too safe. So we're like, okay, the middle one. And by the end of the practice, we're like, what the fuck? I remember yesterday when Peto will be able to show you even more in the future. I promise. Well, that's why I tweeted yesterday that this was only the start. I don't want you guys to feel too sad about the whole. We had to clip a lot out from the girls section. It was pretty noticeable too. When the girls section ended, we're all really happy, embarrassed as well, but really happy. But we're crossing our fingers. You guys were not upset at us. I need to blow my nose. I always wake up with it like this. Give me a second. Okay. So we weren't. Yay! Yay! So the girls section was shorter, of course, because we had to take out a lot of things. But it was great. Everybody worked amazing. Like I said, this is just the start. So this is it. It's just step one. If you guys want a little bit more, we'll work more and we'll do our best to be able to show you even more and more, you know, from our 3D and just more and more projects. So if you're a Pentomo or if you're a Rosebud, I'm sorry, especially those two. A lot of their sections had to be cut out. But I hope, because of it, I hope it gives you more motivation to support your Oshi even more and just have faith in what they have in store for you guys in the future, because they do. If it gives you more motivation to keep on supporting them even more so they can showcase lots and lots of goodies, more goodies in the future, it'll be really nice. There's plenty of opportunities after this. They just gave us an extra tool to play with. What else? We also had a talking session that had to be cut out. It was Petra and I in there as well. And the other one was with Lyra, but it's fine. It's fine because what we showed, it looked pretty good in my opinion, so yeah, next time for sure. So don't dwell. I know how you feel and I know where you come from. And I know, because we had to come up to terms with that as well as libraries. But I genuinely think that you shouldn't dwell too much in the negativity. Because you might be angry for your library and you might be upset. But just know that every single one of us really wanted this out because we worked really hard. So instead of focusing on that, I want you guys to focus on how every single one of your Oshi worked. So to be able to show you whatever section they did. And every single one of us is really happy that it finally came out. It finally came out! A lot of us re-recorded a lot of things. Some of us couldn't. But the general consensus is we really wanted it to come out because we've been working on it for so long. So it's really frustrating for us too not to be able to show it. So this is just a first spoon of a whole course for every single one of you. So just please have that in mind. Just focus on the positivity and just take that as motivation to support your Oshi even more, because they will do more things. They will do more things. So if you felt like you wanted to see more about X or Y person, you will. You will. So focus on that. Give more love to your Oshi because they are probably already working on more things for you. So have that sort of mentality. Because it's low-key better for your mental health and two, it's also better for your Oshi too. You know? At the end of the day, it is better for your Oshi too if you have that sort of mentality. They are already thinking about you and they are already working on something for you. So focus on that and just wait and support them. Oh, because they will. They are cooking, all right. Think you needed that? Of course. It's all right for you to feel like I wanted to see this person more. Oh, but you will. Sort of thing, you know? You can be a little bit upset, but then oh, but you will. Idea, please let that swim and come swim into your mind. Yeah. Nicole, thank you so much for the orange super. Lactu, thank you so much for the super. What else? Oh my lord, there's just too many things. Can I say how good Ethyria is? I don't know if she's a theater kid or not, but every single time that I remember like the dance practice, I remember Ethyria is also a fast learner. She sees the choreography one time, and then she's able to replicate it pretty accurately. Ethyria is so good at dancing. She has to be a theater kid, though. She has a theater kid memory. I don't know how to describe it. I'm pretty good at replicating the dance. You tell me what to do in 10 seconds and I do it good, and then they tell me like, okay, now do it without me, and I'm like, what was that step again? I'm sort of that way, but Ethyria is just sort of like, she looks at it, she practices it, and then she doesn't need it. She doesn't need a guide anymore because she already has it in her brain. When I was watching her practice, I was telling Ethyria like, she has to be a theater kid. Like, how does she do that? And I think she is. Her visual memory is so OP. Ashion, thank you. Talent Kills, thank you so much for the pink super. I still have it, like, dip in my memory, rooted dip in my memory, because for the, I forgot the name of the song, but the one at the end of Pastel, the one that went like, wait, na 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 na. That one had Petra, Petra, Ethyria, who else? Enna? I feel I'm missing somebody. Yeah, Journey. Was it the three of them? And Fish. Oh, like I told you, not a lot of us practice before going to Japan. So while the three of them, Petra, Fish, and Enna were practicing, Ethyria already had the dance down. I was like, how does she do that? It's only the first practice. It's only the first day of practice. How does she manage to do that? So she's really, really talented at that. Yeah, she's just built differently. Guys, for the Eviododo, the chorus for the Eviododo was made by the choreographers, but also most of the song, 90% of the song was also made by Zuttomo. And I remember because we don't live in Japan, so we don't have days that all of us can gather together. So while the rest of them were practicing in the studio, we would come out to like the art part of the practicing room, if that makes any sense. We would go to like the hall and then Zuttomo would just like come up with like the different parts of the choreography. I was like, okay, so a lot of you have to strike a sexy pose while the other one dances, and then when they come back, you kind of do the sexy footstep like dun 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 to the rhythm, and then when the other person comes to the front to flirt with the camera, boom, sexy pose. And then we would like construct different sections of the choreographies throughout like different days. And there was one part when we kind of shaked our butts. We didn't come up with that one, kind of. We didn't come up with that until the very day of recording. the worst part, it was like in the second, because they let us do like one practice. You fuck up, all right, second chance. The third chance, you gotta do it all. You gotta do it all in one shot, okay, everybody? Sort of like thing. We came up with it in like the second practice. And we're like, all right, we don't know what else to do for the last part, because you know how we strike a pose at the end? We're like, we cannot just like standing there for like 30, you know, I'm exaggerating, but like for like 3 minutes. It looks too awkward. And then Millie was like, what if we just... It was Millie's idea. Millie was like, okay, but what if? And then I was like, we cannot just shake our butt for like 3 minutes. And then she was like, okay, so what if we turn to the right and then we hit each other's asses and then turn to the left and then we slap each other's butts and then we do the pose. And I was like, sure, why not? So Millie was the brain behind the last section. I remember my choreography, and the camera staff son also told me the same thing that a couple of my friends were telling me yesterday when they watched Air live. A couple of the friends of my friends who I don't know, but my friends, you know, told me about their input. They were like, do you notice how Reimu keeps on like shaking her butt? And I was like, I'm sorry. That was the same thing that staff-san and the choreographers told me, and I did my best not to do it so much. It just I just cannot do something without not moving the rest of my body. So it was really funny because my choreography kept telling me the same thing. There was and for the chest pumping part, for the if you dodo, like boom boom boom, you're supposed to only move your chest, but I would also like I don't know, I would also like put my butt out, like you know, like boom boom boom, and my choreography will tell me like no butt, and I was like, well, I'm doing my best not to move it, I swear to God. It was that it was during other parts where they were like, you don't need to move. I mean, they wouldn't like tell me not to do it, but they were like, oh, you don't need to do that movement. And I was like, oh, wait, what movement? It just automatically moves. I don't know. So I was like, damn, I was in the recording day, I was actively doing my best not to move my, you know, other half part of my body too much. I was actively thinking about it. I remember. Yukin B, thank you so much for the orange super, thank you. But whatever, what came out. I still like how it looks, but I just want you to know that in the original one, my model was moving more, but it sort of like looked weird that everybody else was not doing it and I was the only one doing it, so I had to do my best to like, follow the choreography as it was. You guys, look, you already know why. In the chest pumping area, they just showed like the upper half of our body. But it was really fun. If it works, it works. So it was like that. The chest pumping part was also made by choreographers. What other part was not made by choreographers? I think it was only this. I think it was only the chorus. A lot of you kind of freaked out from what I saw on Twitter, right? At the leg thing with Millie. It was something we randomly did from the first day. Because they were like, okay, now you can do whatever the hell you want. And we're like, okay, we're just gonna clown. They're like, so hello everybody. We're the Tomo. This year, we will be manifesting sexiness for everybody. It was just clownery. It was just full-on clownery that ended up looking good. That's the worst part. We weren't supposed to be sexy, but also you guys already know Zuttomo. So it's sexiness plus clownery. So we were supposed to look more clownish than sexy, but somehow it ended up looking quite decent. It was really funny. I was supposed to raise my leg higher, and I could raise my leg higher, but it would clip with it was clipping with Millie. So that's why I told you that a lot of us had to change our movements a lot. So we ended up having to do it lower. My sleeves ended up covering her face, but that's like a shogunai. That's... I'm sorry, I have longer sleeves. But we had to like limit it a little bit more. And that's why, because I had to lower my leg more, I ended up throwing my head like back even more, just to make it more extra and just to make it more clownish. I was just like, ah! Because at first it was only my leg, and I was like in like a tango position, just like straight dancing with her, and then my leg out, but I couldn't. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna do a throwback and be extra, even more clownish. And I was like, Millie. So it was just us clowning and having fun together. There was the one part of like we will be manifesting sexiness. Millie was like, dance on me. And I was like, what do you mean dance on you? She was like in the strip club, dance on me. And I was like, all right. So I ended up just like rubbing my butt. I was like rubbing my butt on like her, like from up to down, like I don't know if you guys noticed the little thing that I did, and then Millie was just like holding me on my hips. I don't know how accurately it shows on the 3D, but every single time that we practiced that and every single time that we recorded that, staff would low-key 80% of the staff that could look away looked away. They were like props to the camera, man. Remember how I told you a little bit of the story in the recent Japan trip that I would tell you more? It's not today, it's for later. But it's always the cameraman that suffers. It's always the camera team that suffers more during the recordings. They're like, what the hell are they doing? There was another section I remember. We had to change a little bit of our choreography at the end, because our dance teachers were like, no, this is no. We're like, why not? And they're like, maybe you guys could just do this movement like individually instead of like in pairs. So we had to change something out. They're like, no. I love how Zuttomo always plays with how much can I, you know, get away with amongst a lot of Japanese people. That was Zuttomo. That was Zuttomo's way of thinking when it came down to the choreography. Like how much can I push the limit when I have a Japanese dance teacher, a Japanese cameraman, and a Japanese staff? How much? So it ended up. So every day with Zuttomo there and with management, it was really, really funny. It was really fun to make them embarrassed as well. The practices must have been crazy. Yeah, I feel more than... I mean, obviously, I'm really, really happy that AR Live is out. It's just that... it's just that for us, I guess, or at least for me, the best part was the practices. It was just the best. All of us would do our best together, watching everybody's back. The boys had a practice of their own, but the girls had a practice of their own as well. So Yeah, it was just the memories. All of us were so tired. You guys, we will be practicing at the dance studio from like what, 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning? Sorry. And then we would have lunch in there. They would bring us bentos. Thank you, Niji. The bentos were actually so yummy. Ugh. They paid for bentos every single day. So they would give us bento. And then we would end up going out from the studio until like 5. Maybe. Sometimes it would be like 6. So it was the whole day. Yeah, it was the whole process. We ended up really just appreciating everybody's hard work because, well, you guys get to see like the final product, and we're really happy about the final product. But once you go to Japan and then you start the practices, you start to you get to feel more how many people are working on it. Because with you on the stage, at least on the dance practice stage only, there's the teachers, there's staff, there's the camera, there's the lighting part, there's the 3D studio. But then when you look a little bit more at the back, you know, there's the people controlling the lights, there's the cameras for the whole 3D studio, there's the musicians, there's the sound team, there's the other more 3D modeling team back there. It's just a lot. There were so many people working on it. You kind of only get to feel like, you know, the weight of it once you stand like in the center of everything. The lighting was so pretty. Lighting team went hard. Lighting team always goes hard. The lighting team always goes hard. Yeah. It was really nice. And then when something couldn't work with our 3D model, they could see like, you know, how to like make it better or how to enhance it. So it was a lot of people giving their opinions, and you're sort of like trying to replicate what they had to say. So it was really fun. And then with the girls, it was just a lot of us were working hard every single day with the practice, but also we had our laughs. We had our dinners out, you know. If we weren't too dead, if we weren't too tired after all the practicing, we'll be like sending like messages in the group of pastel. We had a pastel group with everybody, and we were like, whoever's not dead, do you want to go out to eat? Do you want to go out and eat soba? And sometimes only 2 people will reply. They're like, give me 5 minutes. I am massaging my feet, and I'll do my best to put my shoes on. And the rest of them would either just be passed out on the bed already, or they would be in the bathtub, aka me. It'll be like, no, I'm sorry. I think I'll just perish in my bathtub for tonight. I think I'll just have konbini sandwich. I'm sorry, I can't. So a lot of the nights were like that. Some of us could go with more people other nights, but it was mostly like that. But we bonded through pain, if it makes sense. If it makes any sense at all. I'm happy that we could keep Nina's voice and Pomu's voice in it too. We personally asked staff. You guys know how we didn't use any of the originals recordings for anything? We had to sing. Obviously, it's a live version. So all of us had to sing every single song again. So there was an option to just sing the whole Ethyria song. The whole Gatsy show, 3 of us, but we're like, no. And then Staffson was like, alright, let us check with the team. So we used a couple of other recordings that Nina left. So we were really glad. Do you guys know that well, AR Live was supposed to happen? Well, it was supposed to happen a little bit before, but AR Live's the work already started before Nina had like gone away. Well, before we even knew that Nina was going away, because it took Ethyria by surprise as well. So do you guys know that Ready Steady was supposed to be a duet? I was going to sing it with Nina, with Mommy. And mommy actually recorded her parts. Yeah. Mommy's motto looks so good. Mommy was supposed to sing and dance with me. But then things happened and then she told me to do my best. So I hope that whenever she rewatches the POV, I hope she's proud. I did my best. The two of us sounded really, really good together. And something in me, well, when she told us she was gonna graduate and then we had to change a lot of our plans, I really wanted to change the song because I was too sad. I was too depressed. I was that one person in the bar when they put like the relationship song and you go after a break and I would be like but then I asked mommy and she told me not to. So so I did my best to and worked on the song that we both chose. Yeah. So I hope she likes how it ended up looking. I hope she likes what it ended up looking because I worked extra hard for that one. Because it was supposed to be her and we were supposed to have her in there too. Right, today was supposed to be you too? Yeah! Yeah. We sounded really good together. I don't think I'll ever be able to show you. At least not today. I don't think they'll ever let me show you guys that part. But mommy's voice and I sounded really good together. I just hope she likes it. I know that the presentation is for you guys, but I was thinking about mommy the entire time when I was doing it. I feel Ethyria. Obviously, we were thinking about Phantomos and families and Alu Peeps this entire time. But when we were dancing, when I was dancing Red City and when we were dancing God's Soul, we were literally dancing with mommy in mind. If it makes sense. Like, Mom, I'm in TV. Are you watching, Mom? I'm pretty sure she did, because we gave her a friend code. Staffson gave us friends codes for a couple of our friends to watch AR Live. And all of us were like, Mommy! So, Mommy got one friend code. Yeah. Mommy got one friend code. That's nice. Yeah. I know who got Enna's. Oh, yeah. Millie gave her friend code to mommy. And then 5 minutes after I was like, Mommy, do you want my friend code? And mommy was like, oh, Millie already gave it to me, darling. And I was like, okay, mommy, I don't have any other friends. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this friend code? So I just gave it to Astel. I was like, okay, I guess you can have it. I'm gonna give the POV code later. I haven't given that to him, but whatever. Yeah. It's just the rest of Niji people already had their pick, and I was like, I don't have friends. What do I do? I know Millie won for like 5 minutes. It's not even. I was like, damn it. I hope they'll enjoy Air Live. Give it to Ray Mama, Ray Papa. Oh, they already have their codes. We have Papa codes. Thank you, Niji. I love you, Niji. Thank you, Niji. They have Ray Papa, Ray Mama codes. And then Ray Mama friend code. That's so nice. I know. Niji's really nice. We have family code. Of course. I don't know if they watched the entire thing. I hope they didn't. I just hope they have the idea that I performed in a live concert and be proud of that. Because I know that the concert started pretty late for them. So I'm pretty sure that my parents went to bed at like 10 p.m. I hope they went to bed before the Avia Dodo. I always wonder how Beyonce's or Shakira's parents feel like whenever they like perform. I just hope they're proud. But yeah, I would call with my parents every day. Then I was, well, that was in the recent Japan's trip, but also when we were recording for AR Live. I would, cause you know how Latino families, not all of them of course, but at least my family tends to be really, really united. A lot of Latinos tend to be family oriented. Not all of them, but me personally, I am family oriented. So Ray Mama always calls every single of her children every single day. I know that a lot of Niji people, when I would ask, they were like, oh, I call my parents like maybe once every week. Maybe, I don't know, when once every week is a lot. Maybe like once every month. And I was like, what? Once every month? I call with my parents every day. And if I don't call Ray Mama back, one day, I'm not kidding you guys, one day, she spams me with messages. She's like, what happened? Did you have an accident? And because she knows I'm really bad at that, and like keeping contact with people, she instead of like worrying about me, she worries about Leonichan and Leonechan, but with me specifically, she's like, were you kidnapped and taken into a forest, Missy? Did you have, I don't know, did aliens abduct you, Missy? Did you cannot take a call from your mom today? Did you end up falling into the toilet? And I was like, fine. So because she starts doing that, I end up like picking up. She's like, Missy, Mumu Missy, did you end up falling into the toilet this time? So my mom does that. So I ended up calling with them every step of the way. So Ray Papa and Ray Mama are really supportive of every single member. They already, I don't know about the guys, I don't think they know. But at least from the girls, they already have everybody's names memorized. They were asking like every day, oh, how did Anna do? Or like, oh, how did Alira do today? She had like dance practice, how was she doing? Oh, did Petra, today was like Petra's day of practicing with you, right? How do your girls do? So it was really fun that I get to share. You know how NDA works? You're not supposed to talk about this with not even your friends, all right? You're not supposed to talk about this with anybody. So to have somebody to talk about this whole process, it was really, really, it was refreshing, at least for me. So yeah, they were super, super up to date with Niji. Who's Ray Papa's Oshi? Me. And ironically speaking, I have to tell him to not watch my streams. He doesn't do that anymore. That much anymore. His second Oshi? I don't know. I don't think he even has the time to have a second Oshi. He's biased. I know. Like, he's really, really cute. He would be asking me like, okay, but like, how does this work? Because like, you know how people sometimes get really apprehensive when it comes to something they don't understand? Ray Papa is low-key the opposite. He's like, oh my god, so that's how it looks. So like, how does it actually work? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not from the 3D studio. They just make it work. And he was like, amazing. This company's low-key amazing. Yeah, and I would send them like pictures of every bento. Yeah, the technology talk. And I was like, I have no idea how it works. And he was like, amazing. Wow. I would send them pictures of the bentos that Niji would give us like every day. And Ray Mama would be like, oh my god, that's so healthy. It was pretty healthy because, you know, Japanese food. But also it was so good. I miss the bentos. I miss just sitting down and chill with staff. Especially with our managers. We would sit down and have lunch with our managers. There was one, yo, can I talk about this? When we were recording for AR Live, Anna and I ate so much Moss Burger. They had bentos for us, don't get me wrong. They had bentos for us, but some days, Anna and I would wake up and we would be like, do you want to have Moss Burger as breakfast? And I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then our manager, our manager will be like, excuse me, what? And we're like, can you, because, you know, when we're in the studio, it's safer for the managers to do like our grocery shopping sort of thing. If we need anything, the managers are the ones that go out and get it for us. So when we would tell our manager, she would be like, do you want me to get you burgers and fries? as breakfast? And we were like, yeah. And then she would be like, is this the cultural difference everybody told me about? And we were like, I mean, we're in Japan, and then we're gonna have your guys' bentos, and then when we come out, Moss Burger might be closed. So like it's only this time. So she ended up getting Moss Burger for us so many times. And then I don't know if I talked about this. I think I did. The freaking I think it was limited time, because recently when I went to Japan again, they didn't have it anymore. The non-alcoholic sangria. They had a Moss Burger. I went with Mane-san to Moss Burger so many times, not even to get the burger. I just wanted the sangria. It was so good. I would have sangria like at least 2 times. It's a seasonal thing. I'm so sad it's not there anymore. It was the most delicious drink I've had in Japan by far. The non-alcoholic sangria is so bad. No, it was so good. What are you talking about? It was so yummy. And it was perfect because it didn't have any alcohol. So that means that I could have it while practicing my dances. So we'll have sangria. Management, it's fine. It's good. You guys are on base for that. They would have a lot of snacks for us, but I would be eating chocolate like crazy. To the point that Mane-san was like, you need to stop eating chocolate if you don't want to get fat. Mane-san with a tough love. And then the second trip that I went to Japan, I was like, Mane-san, I pulled on weight. And she was like, what did I tell you? I'm not giving you any more chocolate for this trip. She didn't. For the airline, she got me so much chocolate. And then she didn't know that you have to kind of like portion it to me, or I will eat it all in one go. If you buy chocolate, hide it in like different portions, like portion it to me, or I will eat it in one go. So in the second trip, when I told like Mane-san I put a little bit of weight, and she was like, all right, what did I tell you? I did not have a single chocolate in that Japan trip because Mane-san refused to buy chocolate for me. Yeah, I have no self-control. And I think everybody in the staff team, low-key, learned that. Because they bought so many snacks for all of us, and they would put like they would put them all in the table. And then by like by the half time of the day, a little bit later, after lunch, there would be like no chocolate left on the table. And they wouldn't, like, after the first day, after they learned, in the first day, they wouldn't like ask anymore. They would just turn around to like stare at me and be like, the chocolate was there for me to eat. What do you want me to do? Like, they wouldn't even look at any other girls. The rest of the girls would get just the rest of the snacks on the table. It was just the chocolate. I remember the 4 of the manager would just turn around and be like, they knew. Why would you put every chocolate on the table? Why would you put all the chocolates on the table? If you want to save chocolates after, just, hide them. That was nice. There was one day though that it was not because of the chocolate. Not me coping. I had a really bad case of gastritis. Like, it was hurting so bad. It was for the recording day it was for If You Dodo's recording day. I did one practice when my stomach was killing me. Like, I was literally about to cry. Like, a couple of Mane-sans like went out. Thank you so much, by the way. They went out and like running to like the drugstores to see if they could like find stomach medicine, because I only had my pills that were really like soft. They only had like 10 grams. And that didn't do anything. I took 2. And obviously that didn't stop. But usually when I have my crisis, I usually tend to use my homeopathy. But the thing is, when I usually travel, I don't carry it with me because it's a white powder. It's a white powder. They have let me gone past it multiple times in the airports, but it complicates the trip more. It's too annoying to deal with. So because it looks like a white powder, I just didn't carry it with me this time. Exactly. It's not the best combination, personally. Maybe another liver can have it, but me personally, it's not the best combination in the airport. So I was just left at home. I didn't expect to have a really hard crisis, but I did. So they ended up like looking for a really strong like medicine. It helped. It kicked in a little bit later than what my medicine usually takes, but it helped a lot. I did one of the recordings I did with the pain. It was really bad. But then I could do the rest of it better. I still remember it was so hard. It was so hard, but I did really appreciate how multiple managers just like ran as fast as they could out of the building to like find me something. I felt really cared for. So that's, despite it being like a, you know, a pretty bad memory, it came out with like good portions as well. Just like Anna recently. Didn't she tell you? I think she did. Anna had like strep throat in our most recent Japan trip where Ethyria was working really hard. And then Mani-san actually took her to the hospital. You know how technically you could live in Tokyo with like pretty basic Japanese? Unless you go to the hospital, you gotta do one of those forms. And I cannot read medical kanji at all. So because of that, Mane-san stayed with her for like a couple of hours during the whole like, you know, the form thing. And then the whole talking to the doctor and then, you know, getting the meds for her. So it was really nice. They really do take care of us in multiple ways. Yeah. There's medical kanji? Yeah, there is. It's so complicated. I cannot read. I think Anna told that in her story, how when she was living in Japan and she was filling the form, she would just put yes and everything despite her not knowing. And then when she got to the doctor was asking her like, "Are you pregnant?" And she was like, she didn't understand, so she was like, "Hi." And they were like, "You filled the form saying that you were pregnant." And she was like, "Hi." And then when they were like explaining the treatment, they're like, we cannot give this to you because you're pregnant, so we're like changing it to this other. And I was like, wait, what? I'm not pregnant. That's what you get for like checking everything, because you don't know how to read and just replying hi because you don't understand. And I was like, wait, what? So, you know, I was like, I just came here for this little thing. Why are we having all this tests? And then the doctor would be like, because you're pregnant. We need to make sure. And she was like, huh? So, yeah. So that's good. What else? I don't want to say too much because every other girl will have their own stream and their own stories as well. And also, it was such a long time ago, guys. It's been a while, and my memory, as you might already know, it's not the best. What else did we do for Air Life? We had so many stories that we have not been able to talk about. We talk a little bit about like not related to work stories before in other Satsus, but you guys just didn't know. Maybe you guys already knew that we were low-key already recording. We were working on Air Life at that time. I think most of you guys already knew that we were working on Air Live by that time. It's been a while. Yeah, it made sense, so just had a really nice time. What can I tell you? The dance practice tweets gave it away. Which ones? I feel we've been talking a lot about dance practices though. Exactly? Oh, it's fine. Stab didn't tell us not to do that. Manny-san! スポチャありがとう！やるライブめちゃくちゃ楽しかったよ。可愛いレイムの釣りにも見れて最高だった。釣りでお疲れ様だと思った。お披露目って言うんだ。釣りお披露目も楽しみにしてます。ありがとうございます。頑張りますよ。まだまだなんかサープライズまだまだたくさんあるよ。たくさんありますので、うちのエシリアのみんなの 3D のお披露目本当に楽しみにしてください。まだたくさんありますよ。I'm glad you got to sing on stage. Me too. I'm just really happy. Everything's hitting. Everything's finally hitting. Your live vocals were really good. Thank you! But... I'm sorry. Most of the songs were also one-shots as well. At least for my part. Quick question, was on air live? It was NIJISANJI En's first 3D live concert. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can still buy the tickets to watch the POV. Yeah, the archive. There we go. The archive. If you're sad that you didn't get to watch it live, you can still. I think the archive is going to be out for like the rest of April. So you technically have, yeah, it's up for a while. So technically you still have a bunch of time in April. So yeah, it's up until the 29th apparently. So you still have a lot of days to like see if you want to buy the ticket to watch it. It was so fun reading everybody's reactions on Twitter. I was so embarrassed, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I got so emotional and stopped for the first half an hour. I'm so happy for all of you. I was also super emotional, especially in the girls' part. I mean, because I bonded with all these girls for so long. We've been working on this for so long. And it's the fact that we have a couple members that are not with us anymore, but we wanted to include them. And I'm pretty sure all of them were watching. So it's sort of a, are you watching? Are you proud? Sort of thing. So it really got to me as well. Like I already knew how it was going to be. I already knew how it was looking and how it was sounding. But it was just the fact that we were finally able to show it that just got to me last night, not gonna lie. I'm happy it's finally out. It's finally out. Fo's happy 28 months. Congrats on the performance, Reimu. We're always proud of you. So right now, we're even more proud and glad of having you as our Oshi. Thank you. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you. Everything turned out great regardless. It did. It did turn out great. So it's just a really, I don't know, I'm just really excited to finally be able to say, I feel, despite me being here with everybody for like more than 2 years, with this one, it really felt like the first step forward into like cooler things. If you know what I mean. It's like the first massive step toward cooler things for like a lot of us. And also, I was really happy seeing a bunch of our kohais. You know, all the waves after Noctix and how excited they seemed to be. They were fangirling, fanboying. They were, you know, doing watch-alongs and just sending us a lot of messages. It also serves as like a... Well, I don't want to use motivation, but it's like this is your future sort of thing. This is literally what awaits for you really soon. So like, you better start preparing, but also you better start like looking forward, because you know, it's like this stage is also for you guys. You guys are gonna be here as well. So sort of thing, you know? Mapom, thank you so much for the 5 gifted! Thank you! And then we saw... Well, I saw a couple of JP senpais looking as well. It warmed my heart. Shacho was there. Shacho went with us a couple of times. We always hang out with Shacho every time that we go to Japan. That's why I don't know which Shacho story I'm supposed to talk about, because there's always a Shacho story in every single Japan trip. He is one of the most... He makes me want... He made us cry. When I think about it, low-key, you know, fill my eyes with tears a little bit. But he's always so supportive, publicly, but also behind scenes. He is an amazing... I look up to him so much. You guys have no idea how much respect I have of Shacho. I'm finally understanding why he's called Shacho. You have Riku Tasumi and you have Shacho. So he's always been there supporting. Amamiya senpai was also there supporting. Sugoya senpai was also there supporting on Twitter. I saw Kagetsu-kun was also supporting there. A couple of livers. Miran-san. I saw Miran-san. He made me chuckle a little bit. He's so sweet. I've never talked to him at all, like on, you know, publicly or off, you know, off stream. But it just made me chuckle how supportive he was of Ethyria. He's like, where can I buy the Ethyria songs? This was too good. And I was like, oh, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. Yeah, Mamiya senpai too. I did mention her. So I was like, oh my god, I did not expect this person, this liver, to like Ethyria so much. So thank you so much, Miran-san, for being so supportive. It was really sweet. I also saw Reina senpai retweeting it. I also saw Oliver as well. Oliver and Shacho are always the 2 people from JP that we always meet. Always. Every time we go to Japan, be it for work or not, it's always those 2. So, it just feels really nice to have good friends behind the scene, but also amazing people that you get to have as senpais. Because, you know, they've been in this stage years ago. And they've been waiting for, you know, to pass the baton on to En. So I think it felt like that to them. You know, despite everything happening right now, they just wanted us to, you know, feel the warmth with that baton passing. So it's nice. It was really nice to feel the support of many of our JP senpais. A lot of them came to the studio to just they didn't even have work that day. They just came to the studio because they wanted to like give us like reassuring words. So many of them. I only name dropped the ones that gave us permission to, obviously. If I talk about it on stream, it means that I can. But some others that we haven't named came as well, so... Were you part of the free section? No. No, I'm sorry. I was not. Only Last Light section was... part of the Last Light section was free. No, I'm not. I'm not free, I'm premium. I know, and now it feels that all of us... You know, Ethyria, Obsidia, Lasalite, Noctix, and Loxium are just, you know, waiting to pass the baton to like the next waves that will have their 3D in the future. I hope they have an amazing time preparing for it like we did. I hope they work hard. And I hope they get to feel what it feels to be on the stage. And be able to move and be able to, you know, feel the energy of everybody watching. Because it is something. I feel every NIJISANJI library deserves to feel at some point in their life. SSR can be free. Fuchan! Someday, over the rainbow, we'll bring the 3D studio to you. And I'll make you, I don't know if you can, but if you can, I'll make you piggy carry me. If not, I'll piggy carry you. But someday, over the rainbow. No piggy. Like the piggyback carry. You know how that works? You kind of just like grab someone and they kind of just become your backpack. You guys don't call it piggyback? I call it piggyback. I'm sorry. I could do that. You weight less than my dog. Oh shit. Let's go! I got piggyback rights. Cannot believe I weight less than your dog. Meanwhile, my Mane-san is like, stop eating so much chocolate, Reimu! How about Princess Carrie? Nah, I want piggyback. Those are more fun. That dog is huge. I know, I've seen pictures of it. It's huge. I can be like Ratatouille and like pull from his hair. Go to the right. It's gonna be fun. I look forward to that day. Yeah, I'm gonna steer him like a car with his hair. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Dog weights probably twice as you. That doggo, my dream has always been to have really big doggos. Like a doggo that I can use as a pillow without like killing him. Because you know, Mimi is really small. Mimi is a Pomeranian. She weighs 5 kilograms, okay? Mimi weighs 5 kilograms currently. She's already 1 year old, so she's not supposed to grow much after that. So it was my dream to have like one big doggo lay on the floor, and I could lay on the floor too and just like put my head on them like a pillow, and for them to like not mind at all. I've always wanted to have one big doggo to do that, but I live in small apartments, so I can't. Mimi would probably like get squished, or two, she would probably bite my skull so hard if I tried doing that. Be like, get the fuck off me. She has that sort of personality. That's why I grew it long. It's like a horse's. Yeah! Oh my god, yes! Yes! I do that with my cat though. Yeah, Mimi doesn't like that. Someday, if I meet Fuchan, I will hug that dog. I will hug that dog. I will use it as a pillow. I will probably be able to even use it as a pony. So we'll see. Yeah, small dogs have sassier personalities. I don't know what's up. I don't know their problem, but okay, whatever. Wow, Nexus, thank you so much for the super. Hi Momo, I loved your performance at AR Live. Was in call with friends and were going wild during your solo. Thank you. There was one portion of the solo, you know how when I like kind of cross my arms and then pull my back out, I kind of asked staff if they could like change the camera work to like put a camera behind me, and they were like, no. They're like, we could make it like more diagonally, so like they know what you're doing. But despite that, it was really fun though. Tingya! Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, thank you so much for the 28 months. I don't know how to read your face, so I'm gonna copy paste your face. So I'm gonna copy paste it. Thank you so much for the 5 months. Smiley face. Well, you and your songs are so lovely. Thank you for being in the show today. We have so much fun. And you are now... What is pata pata ghost? What is a pata pata? Pata is like feet. Pata, like feet in Spanish. What does that mean? So happy 15 months! Daya, happy 17 months! Reimu, no? What's that? Did I say something yabai? Patas. Sorry for the egregious word. How do I read that? Did I egregious? What the? Why are you using that word with me, Suwu? What the fuck? Translator. How do I say that? Egregious? I couldn't not egregious. Egregious. Huh? I didn't even have half of it correctly. What the fuck is egregious? Hidoi? Okay. Words I may have said. I was not myself. My gait took over, and that Filipina who you had your legs strapped over should have been me. Thank you so. In the dad, I did tell you no, but just so you guys know, like measurements a little bit better. The first dance was supposed to have me with putting my... I did put my leg over at Millie's shoulder. It clipped a lot. So she just ended up holding it with her arm, like at the chest height. So you guys can have like a better mental image of that moment. Shoulder? Yeah. I have hyperflexibility in both my hips and my knees. That might have a lot of disadvantages, a lot of them, but also this one is one of the good ones. Say girl, happy 22 months, baby. Otsukaresama desu. This is my first super here. I was so happy to see you floating in the air, and of course, good to see her back in 30. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you. It doesn't hurt? Nope. Yeah, and then the knee injury happens if you don't exercise enough for your muscles to be the support that your hyperflexible knee needs. Yeah, that's one of the bad sides to it, but it's fine. It's not hurting anymore. Max, happy 20 months, thank you! You were so divine, Momo, and your 30 looked so cool too. Thanks for all the hard work, it was amazing. Thank you, V, for watching. You do exercise? Sometimes. I feel I've been exercising so much lately just because of AR Live and so many other like projects that I've been doing in Japan. I think that's been the exercise that I've needed the past 5 years. Not gonna lie. I just need to start moving more. I'm like, I find so many excuses, and then we have Rosemi that just learns her dance. We have Valera that learns her dance really fast. We have so many people in EN that exercise a lot, and then we have freaking Astel, for example, that does like dance practices every day, and I'm like, yeah, I'm too busy. Damn. I'm just gonna die young. I mean, I'm already dead, but whatever. I'm gonna die again. Luca is so active. He's so sporty. He pisses me off. He's so sporty. I don't know how he has that much stamina to be so annoyingly funny. God damn it. Luca radiates energy to the point that it hurts my eyes. I'm like, stop. You know, I'm just a grandma here trying to eat after exercise. Stop being so bright. He has too much energy. Yeah, it's like staring at the sun. It burns your retina. Maki, welcome to the Phantom family! Oh my god, I think you can like kind of get that from the Vivid stage part. Because everybody's like, oh, it was really nice to be able to sing and dance for you. And Luca's just like on the right. You're like, what the fuck is his problem? Everybody's catching their breaths, and Luca's to the right, like. You're like, how? Ashim, thank you so much for the orange super chat. Your performance was breathtaking, Momo. Thank you. Wes, thank you so much for the super. I want to tell you though, from what I saw, from the little sneak peeks that I saw, off, you know, behind scenes, from the little sneak peeks that I saw of you know, behind scenes of the guys practicing, Luca was like the only guy that knew that they had hips. Thus, if you have hips, you can move them instead of moving your whole body like a stick. I hope that it was a little bit more visible in the 3D, because a lot of guys, when they tell you to go to the left, they move their entire body to the left. I don't know how to, like right now, like their whole body to the left, and Luca just kind of uses his hips and like, you know. I was like, oh my god, finally, he is the one and only guy in that group that appreciates the existence of hips. I'm just gonna give you that data. You can do whatever you want with that later. It was very visible. Good. What the fuck? You what? You scared me. Good. Oh wait, I have you muted. There you go. Can you say your name again?
I mean, I didn't say my name before, but what up, Olga Ovid?
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just saying, what about Ukiki though? Doesn't Ukiki move his hips?
Not as much as Luca. You don't understand.
Surprising.
You don't understand. I don't know if you saw the videos.
I mean, I was watching everything. I guess I just didn't notice it.
No.
Everybody was doing good.
No. That boy was doing hula with his hips.
To be fair, I mean, he does just dance really well as well. He's done so many of those.
I'm telling you. Everybody, especially when everybody was like waving from right to right. I feel that was in the Luxium section. And everybody was like moving their entire body. Luca was like moving his hips while doing the arm one. And I was like, oh my god, yes!
He knows how to move properly.
He knows! How do you feel? How do you feel, Air Alive, Fuchang?
Dude, it was amazing. You guys did exceptionally. I was blown away.
Your sections were so funny to look. I had no idea, because they didn't really tell us the boys' recordings, how the boys' recording were. Because you know how at the start, it was supposed to be like 2 concerts instead of 1? So I had no idea what your sections were about. I was glued the entire time, and I was like, oh my god, he's so chuny. I love it.
Yeah, they let me get really crazy with a full-on like saw segment. It was great.
Did they let you like create the activities, or did they give you like a base?
They let us do suggestions, and then they took the ones they thought they could do. So yeah, we suggested that one, and they rolled with it. And like we never came up with them being in a cage. We never came up with like them having like weights attached to their legs. But yeah, we came up with the whole idea of like a saw kind of situation and like mini games that they had to do. And actually the the bit right at the end where it was just like, oh, the gate was never locked, like that was completely ad-libbed. That was really funny to me. I cannot believe that you used your 2 entire section just to flirt. What do you have for that? What sort of hat? You're so shameless. So shameless. How can you talk? I saw what Zutomo did.
No. But we're flirting with the audience.
You flirted with the audience, but you were also all over each other. I've been watching this stream for like the last 30 minutes. I heard you talking about the fact you managed to get your leg all the way up Millie's shoulder. God damn.
Yeah, it was so nice to practice with them. You have no idea. We took the strip club as inspiration for one of the sections too. Thank you, mommy. It served as something in our lives at the end of the day.
Tina did like to gamble, so it paid off.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Oh, I'm so proud of you guys.
I'm so happy you got to be part of you. I'm so happy you got to, you got to be part of it too.
Yeah, me too. I'm so glad they accommodated me to do some silly things. It was fun.
Someday, Fuchang. Someday.
Someday.
I promise.
I mean,
and
Yeah,
I'll annoy the
possibilities.
fuck out of you. I promise this right now, today. I will annoy the fuck out of you.
To be fair, you do have that small dog energy too, so.
What the hell that's
Yeah, I
supposed
was
to mean?
telling the boys last night when they asked like what was my favorite section. I was like, shoe with the chair,
Yeah.
and then
Same.
tied with that is you flying up into the air and all of Ethyria abandoning you.
I love how though I don't know if you noticed, but the staff there that was live, they were looking up. Like they were actually I didn't mean it that way, but like they were
I mean, shit, every Phantom was right now was like, God damn it, I'll kill them. That should have been me.
I'm glad staff then had, you know, their laughs as well.
They
did not want to put me down.
They should have just, you know, just started swinging you around and like, oh, you want to come down, do you?
No!
Sorry, we're still doing rehearsals.
It's finally the revenge for making them buy so much chocolate for me and my practices.
You guys get some good meals while you're there as well.
It was so good. Fucha, every single chicken namba bento was so good. And apart from the bento, they had so many snacks on the table. I was happy. I didn't want to leave.
I mean, they got to treat you guys good. You guys were working for so many hours a day and intensively.
I know. That's why I feel I did exercise of like 5 years and like the past 4 months.
I was gonna say, like, to be fair, it hasn't exactly stopped since you got back. You're cooking so many other things.
I'm true, but like, oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I hope you get even more proud of us later.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I can't wait. The 3D reveals are gonna be insane. I just bleh. Plus, now that we're finally like, oh man, we're finally getting like the duet covers, the song covers. That's gonna be a crazy thing as well.
When I first listened to like the little demo of Sonny and Shu, it came out so good. Both of them sound really good.
Yeah,
Their
it sounds
voices
so
can adapt
sick.
to anything.
My God, the producers they got for the song. When I read about some of the things that they've done before, I was like,
K-pop? I saw their portfolio. I was like, how the fuck did Niji get them?
I know, right? It's crazy. They're definitely like, they are taking such good care of us right now and really investing into our future.
I know. I'm so happy.
Yeah, they put so much work into it. Like, oh my God, the next year or so is just going to be insane. And it's good that they're showcasing so many different types of talents now. Because obviously, like, I mean, I can't do any of the 3D stuff right now. But I have so many other things that are on the back burner that they're working on. There's now the singing thing, which thank God, because I mean, I love the wave debut things, but we have so many, like Ethyria is the singing wave. We have so many incredible singers in EN. Use them.
Thank you, Fucha.
I mean, it's true though. You guys go fucking hard. It's scary sometimes.
Thank you, Fucha.
Especially since, I mean, when you guys talk, it's like,
hello.
Oh, let's go. Yeah. Like, especially like, I think Enna is the biggest whiplash for me, but I mean, you and Millie as well, because Millie's like super gremlin, and then Anya's like super nasally. I can't even do an Enna. And then you're just like a chill, and then you all start singing, and it's like, oh my God, they're all fucking professional. What the shit?
No, professional. But you know what I like though? I was talking about this, but I'm really happy that, you know, all the, you know, Lasso, Obsidia, Ethyria, Noctix, and Luxim got their 3D, but it also served as a future reward for like the upcoming waves, because they all seem so hyped.
Yes. Yeah,
we're
I was
like,
so
okay,
happy, especially
we're like, you're gonna be
Van
here
and
soon,
Ren.
sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God. Like, there was so many delays for so long, unfortunately. But yeah, now that things are finally coming out, it's like,
now the timeline can go smoothly.
Exactly. Balance has been restored, and now we can see where we go from here.
I know. There's so many. Iluna and the rest of the ways have so much to offer. So I'm kind of now that we have like our first show only is done. I can only start imagining what the hell those people have in like in store for what their time will come up. Like, I cannot wait. That's the thing.
That's the thing, because we have so many talented people in so many different ways. Like, I'm just thinking about it right now. Like I said it last night a lot, but like when Ren gets like a 3D concert of his own and gets to like bring a guitar onto stage, that's gonna be fucking legendary.
Or when Marilyn comes up and doing her old idol. She's
exactly
gonna go
next.
full idol.
Yeah, because she only gets to have like the chibi 3D model right now, but when she has like the full-sized, properly like reacting to every movement she makes, those idol dances she does,
the whole idol is gonna translate so well.
Yes, and I can't even imagine what Pio-chan is gonna do. Like the dude is just creativity embodied. It's just gonna be a fucking episode of anime when he gets his 3D debut.
That's the thing. That's the thing that I like about 3D. It doesn't matter if you cannot sing or dance. There's so many other people in NIJISANJI EN that do crazy as fuck things with their 3D. I think, for example, Leos from JP, he was doing a bunch of like weird ass challenges with like balls. So aside from like singing and dancing from Pio-chan, I just cannot wait what the hell he will do if he has the 3D power. I'm a little bit scared, but at the same time, I'm like, what is he gonna do? That man kind of scares me, because I don't understand his mind. What's gonna come out from that place if he has 3D sort of thing?
Yeah, the man already couldn't be held back by just having one model. He had to make sure that he had like double Dolce and Poco Pio as well. His 3D debut is just gonna be like an entire circus performance. It's gonna be fantastic.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
And like the newer waves as well, like we've got so much talent coming up. It's just like, and like you were saying, like JP Senpai have paved the way so much, because it's not always just like singing and dancing. Like I forget,
there's so much more that you can do.
No, I'm so sorry, I forgot the name right now. Ma something Senpai, who left like last year. Mafuyu Senpai?
Eh?
No. I don't remember the name. God damn it.
What?
They had like a kudere personality. They had like deep blue hair. Anyway, when they did their 3D debut, they like tied it into an like augmented reality thing where it came into like the real world.
Oh, Mayuyu!
Maizumi Senpai, thank you.
Oh, sorry, Maizumi Senpai. Sorry, I also call him Mayuyu.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Mafuyu? I was like, no, that's not it.
Mayuyu! I'm sorry, Maizumi Senpai.
But they did such an amazing debut that was like so thematic and story based and came into the real world and live action stuff, and then
I know. They do so much with 3D that comes out of the just singing and dancing.
Yeah, Nagao Senpai, like he tied it together. Like he had some singing performances, but I remember he did like a whole samurai skit as well, where he took on like a bunch of enemy ninjas and slayed them all one by one. It was so crazy.
I can't wait for what they could do in every 3D performance. I was gonna say something and I forgot. Brain empty.
I mean, just as it is, like I know what's happening in at least 2 of the Ethyria performances, and those are going to be crazy.
Hey, not Millie? Or
no,
you?
I don't.
Or me?
What? You?
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do in mine?
Yeah. How dare? But yeah, those are going to be fantastic, and yeah, even just like Luxium and Noctix as well, like. I think Voxy will probably go hard on like a storyline-based thing as well.
I have no idea what you guys are doing.
I have no idea what the rest of Noctix are doing either. That's going to be interesting.
I am looking forward to so many of you guys' 3D. I can't. I hope you receive your 3D at home soon too. That's the one thing that I'm looking forward.
About that, so yeah, that's an
you
option.
will have it. Trust.
Yeah. That'll be fun. And then I'll be able to wave my little hands.
Robot hand.
But first,
finally
we're
be
gonna
able
get
to choke
see
chat.
your 3D debut. It's gonna be good shit. I will be able to choke chat. Oh my god. I can get like a 3D sheep made. And
I know, and then you can squeeze them.
Finally, revenge.
That's actually possible. I don't think they'll take it as revenge. I think they take it as some prize.
Damn it. Every time I grab them, they say uppies, so that's a problem. Maybe I need to kick them instead, like
I'm not even gonna judge them when they have the kind of fun thumbs that I have. All right, I have no ground to judge at all.
Yeah, I saw
freaking
Twitter explode
secondhand embarrassment.
Like, Reimu's back. Reimu's hips.
I can with my children.
I love that Reimu's back became such a meme. Whenever anybody says anything about anybody else's back in my chat, it always just turns into
had to make it the title of my 3D. There was no other title, possible title that I could have used.
No, it's absolutely perfect. And that thumbnail.
And the worst part is that thumbnail,
well.
the thumbnail idea, I mean, I did play with it a little bit here and there, but the thumbnail idea just directly came from staff. And I was like, of course it's you guys that want this. And they're like,
This is what I love about staff. Like, they lead into it so well. They clearly like check out some of our lives and they make sure to like pay attention to all the memes and everything and lean into them alongside us. It's so good.
I know.
They know what the fans want because they enjoy it too.
That's why I was talking about like how actually, you know, we felt so cared for, even like in person when we were practicing all of this. So staff is really, you know, OP behind scenes.
Yeah, they were there with you guys the whole way along the way.
Oh,
I think that's what I love
many
so
people
much.
working
They
on
do.
it.
Yeah, they care about us so much, and they've been working so hard for the last bunch of months.
Not only with Air Life, but you told everybody that everybody else was cooking, so they're like, have you seen that one meme of the girl that's eating like 8 different plates, like 1 pancakes, 1 Staff is literally like that right now, trying to manage like everything that everybody's doing.
That's what I mean. I mean, they just announced like the Niji encounter thing last night, and I was like, yo, finally, we saw what part 3 out of the 4 NIJISANJI EN 3rd anniversary things was. And then somebody pointed out to me, it was like, oh no, they didn't update the website. That's not even part 3. There's still 2 other things.
I know, I was like, why do you think they haven't updated the website? Because that's not the news that they want to talk about just yet.
That's what's crazy. I was like, wait, I don't even know what the other 2 things are right now. What the heck is going on?
We're like making bets the other day with all the end. We were like, okay, so which 2 events do you think they're gonna like put in the website? Is it this one and this one? No, I think it's this one and this one. No, it has to be this one and this one. And then when I read up the message, I was like, holy shit, we're cooking so much.
Yeah, you suddenly realize how many like individual people have things cooking like wild right now as well. Okay, I'm gonna head out, but I hope you have fun for the rest of the day. Moo, you did so good.
Thank
no problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sorry, starting eating my gummies. I closed them. I only have 2 left. I'm gonna put this away. I promise. It's always this time of the day. It always hits me in lunch. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Grape flavored? No, green apple. I wanted something strong. I wanted something that was actually sour. So I ordered the green apple one. Everything Momo's cooking up to? Oh, hell yeah. I'm cooking so much. I'm slightly overwhelmed and trying to look at the stove, not to, you know, let everything burn. But yeah! A couple of things that I'm cooking my members already know about. But there's so much more that not even the members know. So like, hee, I'm sorry, guys. Ashiam, thank you so much for the super, thank you! Intermittent fasting gummies. Oh shit, I forgot. I'm supposed to be doing intermittent fasting. We know? Yeah, you guys know. Sea-Town Kills, thank you so much for the pink sopa. Thanks, Momo. Everyone works so hard and I'm so proud of you. Oh, thank you. Nicole, thank you so much for the orange sopa. Cheat day. I keep on saying cheat day every single day. I need to stop. Maybe Mani-san was right. Nox, thank you so much for the Akasuba. Thank you. Reimu, the live was so amazing. I am so excited for your 3D life now. I'll rewatch the show many times so it can be stuck in my head after the archive goes away. The dust kind of moment was so strong. I almost became a phantom. Why do you mean almost? Why do you mean almost? In a good way. I was already you guys know what? Not yet. I was gonna say I'm already ready in the underworld to like receive a bunch of you because I know a lot of you are not going to heaven anyway, so might as well just be ready. But I was gonna say no, not yet. My 3D debut is not out yet. You need to wait a little bit. Make it until my 3D debut, please. Sophia, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you. Sophia's like, yeah, everybody wants to see what Momo's cooking. All right, everybody, take this and this and that. That's so far. Millie's 3D debut is already, next week. It's already Sunday, right? It's already next week, guys. It's not so far away. It's literally this Friday, guys. I'm gonna let that sink in a little bit more. You know that Millie's 3D is gonna be in 5 days, right? 5. It's not even a full-on week. Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, it's 5 days from today. I'm telling you, we're like slapping you with projects after projects after project, cause those were like there for you guys. About time. I know. We get to see the hat. Oh, her hat is so massive. You guys have no idea. We had to like ask her to take her hat off in so many different occasions, because there was like, when we were dancing together, there was like no space because the hat will be so massive. We were like, take that shit off. So I think she's gonna be using her hat a lot in her 3D. This probably happened with Ethyria a lot, because Ethyria has so much going on. I have my halo, I have my hair, Anna has her wings, Millie has her hat. So every time that we were in 3D, staff would be like, okay, be careful with her hair, everybody, don't step on her hair. Be careful with Millie's hat, don't like poke it. Be careful with Anna's wings, don't let that stab you. Every single time they had to like be extra careful every time that Ethyria had to do something on 3D. That was crazy. I mean, we absolutely love how we look. Thank you, mama. But sometimes we were like, you know what? Sometimes I would like just to be that one like man that only has a suit and hands. You know what I mean? Sometimes we would love just to be that one liver that has shirt and pants. You know what I mean? And that would make it so much easier. Hands? Yeah, because I don't have hands to show. But it was fun though. Mumu dressed with a shirt. That's not what I meant. Calm down, everybody. Hey, yeah, shut the hell up. It'd be nice to have a suit someday though. Thank you so much for all your hard work. You guys are awesome. You're so beautiful and love you so much. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. What was that? Riley! Riley, thank you so much for the Akasova. Thank you. A spa suit? No. Just a really tight businesswoman suit. Itai! Where's your message? Am I supposed to thank you for the Aka slap? I thought it was an Aka soul bit. I was just greeted with the hard-on slap on my face. What happens with my Reimu? Congrats on the air life mess. What happened? I'm like, darling, I'm back home. And then she just slaps me on the face. Thank you for the Aka slap, I guess. Itai. So that's why I'm so red. Damn it. OL Reimu. Yeah, but like sexy OL Reimu. Lecter, thank you so much for the supers. I don't use Twitter, so I was safe from your ego search. So I want you to know I think you were amazing in the concert, and I'm so proud of you. You sang so well and did amazing. Can't wait for 3D showcase, please. Do wait. I know a lot of people were saying that. Oh no, the OL Momo has taken roots in your brains now. I was gonna say, nandakkya. A lot of people were wondering why they did AR Live before the 3D debut, and I think it's because, well, one, we've been working on this for so long. We as livers, we just really wanted it out. But two, sorry. You know how because of the lights and everything going on the stage, you don't really get to see all the details? That's what the debut is for. But 3, there's more that every liver has been cooking for their own 3D. It's not all about like singing and dancing. A lot of us have like many more things stored in each 3D And that's what makes the 3D debut special. So that's why, you know, they still decided to do the 3D debut even after AR Live. There's so much waiting for you guys, so please do make sure to look forward for now for Ethyria's 3D. But so many of them are gonna come later, I'm pretty sure. Had to blow my nose. It makes sense? Yep. So do look forward to that. Chanli, thank you so much for the soul bit. The moment I saw you appear, I cried. You were so dazzling on stage. I'm truly proud of you. You did so well. Also, I'd really like to know the behind-the-scenes story of Dodo as well. What more can I say about Dodo other than what I've said before? It's a little bit crazy. Sorry, I'm always congested in the morning, especially it's because yesterday I ended up crying a lot. So I woke up even more congested today. Crying of happiness, by the way. Don't get any weird ideas. It's okay. Thank you. Did I ever tell? There's always this manager that always comes up in every single story. There's one Mane-san. I think it's isn't it Lasso? Isn't it Lassolite Mane? If not, I don't remember. I'm sorry. There's too many Manes. There's one Mane-san that he would stand behind. He would always like be watching. I don't know how, but he managed to. I think he must have been a theater kid too, from what he told us. I don't think he was even in a dance club when he was in high school or anything, but he ended up memorizing every single choreography of every single member. And after one time watching, and every time we would practice, we would see him, you know, from the reflection of the mirror. I think it's the same Mane-san that danced in Pomu's video, yeah? He would be dancing at the same time with us, like with every single practice of every single dance. So that means that man has so much stamina too.
Sorry, I just need to jump in on this real quick as well.
Is it yours, Mane?
Yeah, that's my manager. And yeah, he was the one who did Fairy
Baby girl Mane. You got baby girl Mane, right?
Yeah, baby girl Mane.
Yeah, I call him baby girl Mane. Your Mane is the best.
I will say, he also, like, while I was having meetings with him, was just like, yeah, actually, I dance better than them.
I know! Sometimes he throws comments like that. I'm like...
Because otherwise, he's incredibly supportive, but he is very passionate and confident about his dancing.
You know, sometimes I will be like, why don't you just put on the suit and, like, do it for me? Sometimes I will be like... And I think recently, without spoiling too much, the Ethyria thing that, you know, we're working for, you know, baby girl Mane actually helped us with one choreography. Because we had no idea what to do. And he was like, okay, follow my lead. He just stood in front.
He is so much fun, and he's so sweet to everybody as well.
Baby girl Mane is best. All right.
Yeah, no, I'll disappear. Sorry, I just had to jump in because, yeah, I wanted to confirm. Yeah, Fairy of Archiverse, and yeah, just incredible person all around. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, he's baby girl Mane. He is actually pretty goddamn talented. He'll be dancing every single like choreography at the back. What is Mimi fighting about? I let the balcony's door open so she could like take some fresh air while I streamed, but like that girl, instead of like relaxing under the sun, feeling the air through her hair, she's just like wanting to murder everybody that, you know, comes close to like 10 meters away from my house. What's her problem? She chose... No, it's not even today. She chooses violence every single day. Can baby girl Mane be a background dancer? He could, if somebody asks him, actually. I don't want to spoil anything, but staff totally can do that. I mean, he already appeared in Pomu's video, so... I can't. I'm gonna talk about that later with more detail, but yeah, it was... For one of the dance practices, Ethyria did not know what the hell to do, and he was like, all right, I came up with something. Try to copy me. And then for the rest of the practice, he would like stand in front of Ethyria as like a lead. He's just really, really good at dancing. Noctix, baby girl Mane. We have Baby Girl Mane from Noctix. We have Girl Boss, which is Ethyria's in Crisis. And we have we have the pregnant, the male pregnant emoji Mane. Yeah, we have the Empreg. We have the Empreg Mane. Those are like the 3 big pillars. There's more Manes. There's more Manes along like every single talent and every single wave. But those 3 are always the ones that end up like popping in every single live or stories. Because those are the 3 big pillars of Niji currently. And Frank Mane is your Oshi? My Oshi is my Mane. My Mane is the best. My Mane is girl boss, gets shit done. If something isn't going correctly, she gets that shit done. My Mane is the best. Yeah, girl boss Mane. We were talking about my Mane with like other staff, and it was so funny because other staff are like, I mean, we're not scared of her, but she is so like girl boss that she sometimes comes intimidating. So it took me a little bit to like approach her to like talk about like this thing about the project, and I was like, she's just that girl boss, everybody. She is just that girl. She gets shit done. She does. And that's literally what you ask from a management. And she's just a cutie, and she asked, yeah, I'm matching nails with my Mane. I took a picture of her nails last time I was in Japan, and then I went to a nail salon and I was like, I want the same thing but in pink. So now she has blue nails and I have pink nails, and we both have the same design. Yay! I have girl boss / baby girl nails now. Of course we need a girl boss for Ethyria. Yeah, I feel if our Mane-san didn't have the personality that she did, she probably wouldn't be able to like manage Ethyria in the first place. So Mane-san, girl boss Mane-san, has been fighting for Ethyria in a lot of different things. She's been getting shit done in a lot of different things, so we truly love our Mane. You'd be too chaotic without her? Yeah! Oh my god. I'm gonna wait for Milo to tell this story, but there was one part that Mane-san had to like interfere with Millie to get shit done. Mane-san is like, alright everybody! She gives that sort of like energy, and I'm so happy that she's Ethyria's Mane. I'm gonna wait. She's like that. Moita, thank you so much. The orange sopa. Your sleeves are amazing. Whenever you dance around, they enhance your moves into being super graceful. Thank you. I really do love the way that they did the physics in my 3D. I really do. Thank you. Literally Ethyria's mom. Yeah. Oh my god, yo, every time that we went to like dance practice, I can say this because this also applies to Air Life, and this applies to every time that I go to Japan for dance practices. Mane-san always ties my hair. You may call me a spoiled bride. You may call me a spoiled princess. I don't care. I never tie my hair. You see this ponytails? It's my Mane-san doing my hair every day. I don't know how to tie my hair. I never tie my hair when I'm at home not streaming. I don't like tying my hair up. So every time that I'm like changing, I'm like, Mama, onegai, tasukete kudasai. And then I sit down and she's like, she already has like my hair tie ready. So like, she always, I'm not always, it's not an exaggeration. I never have I ever tied my hair once for hair practice. I did once, the first time, and I failed. And after that, it's always been Mane-san, the one that gets like my hair up. I'm like, thank you, mama. She always gets my hair like ready, so I don't ruin it with all the sweat. Skill issue? No, it truly is. I suck at tying my hair up. I don't, that's... I don't know if I'm the only weird one. I don't know if it's my scalp that's super sensitive. If there's any girlies or boys with long hair in chat right now, every time that I tie my hair up in like a high ponytail or like in high two ponytails, it gives me headaches in less than an hour. If it's not like a really lazy onion sort of thing, it gives me a headache. Same, I thought it was normal. That's why I never tied my hair up like that. I do get that too. Yeah, you're tying it too hard. I have a lot of hair. I have to tie it really tightly. So, my ponytail too heavy. Do you see my hair yesterday? A ponytail would kill me. It's hard for me. I recommend scrunchies and you can loosen it up a little. Yeah, so Mane-san uses a lot of like bobby pins to keep like my hair in place because, you know, there's a lot and my hair is a little bit wild. So she uses a bunch of bobby pins and then she uses the scrunchies. And then she gives me like an onion. So she always does that. Yeah. 3D staff is so cool. I love 3D staff. We have radio. I forgot his name. I forgot his nickname. Taiso Nisa? Is it Taiso? We always had to do like exercises before, like stretching and make sure the model is good and everything. And it was always this one person that would like tell us how to usually stretch, like in Japanese schools, the usual morning stretches. We ended up calling him Taiso Nisan. He was really, really kind as well. Yeah, radio exercise, like beep, beep, hands up and down, and then goopa, goopa, and then stretch your arms, stretch your legs a little bit, stretch your back. He was always like that. He was always the same person. We love him. Taiso no Nisan. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that with the way more detail later. But it's two people. Taiso Nisan and Ikemen... Oh? Ikemen no Kamera-san. There's two. There's two people that suffered Ethyria's rage. Taiso Nisan and Ikemen no Kamera-san. Two people from staff-san that suffered Ethyria's treatment. Ikemen? Yeah, Ikemen no Kamera-san. That's how we call them. That's how shameless we were. We have Taiso Nisan and Ikemen no Kamera-san. Introduce us to Ikemen staff? Okay. Tender Dream, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, thank you! Arisa, thank you so much for the Akasupayan. Can we get Ikemen-san 3D debut too? Oh no. Is the Ikemen single? I have no idea. We did not really. I don't know. If I asked, would that be work harassment? Sexual harassment at work? Does that apply? I looked up Ikemen and I saw hints of anime guys. Yeah, pretty much. Probably? Alright. Just tell them it's from a friend. That's so creepy. Momo, you're so cute and sexy and beautiful. Your hair and your sleeves are so wonderful. Thank you, Arisu! Tell them chat asked. I feel they won't believe us if we say that. I feel you guys need to be like live. I feel like they would need to like look at our chats live, or otherwise they would not believe because it's Ethyria. That's how bad it is. I feel, yeah, they'll be like like a screenshot of chat, edited image, forgery. Notorious, thank you so much for the super. Naoki and Mama Angel, Cat and Sana-chan, thank you so much for the super. Oh, Ethyria reputation. It was fun. Working with 3D staff was really fun. Gaslit them that much, huh? Yeah. But we gave them donuts at the end, so... So it's fine, right? Nobody has given them a donut party. So it's fine, right? But each of them had 2. There were a lot of donuts. It doesn't work with everybody. Well, every single person the staff had 2 donuts, right? So I think it worked amazingly. Ah, your 40th birthday on May 7th. Thanks for making my... There's like 4 days. No, 3 days. I cannot do math. Before your birthday, let's go. Thank you, Mama Angel Cat. Oh, 2 donuts? Then it's okay. Yeah, we got 2 donuts per staff person. We got them. Hi, Momo, you rocked that stage. Now that we saw you sing and dance, we'll always just want more. I want to give more. That's the thing. I want to give more. So you better look forward to the future, because this wasn't enough for me either. Trust me. If anything, this just gave me the motivation to do more and more. Also, so excited for your 3rd debut and for all the things you have for us in the future. We love you so much. Thank you, Sophia. It really means a lot. Reimu bought free donuts. No, we got them from Krispy Kreme. Too sweet for me, by the way. I think I'm just gonna stick with what's that one donuts place that I always get my donuts from? Dunkin'. I think I'm just gonna stay with Dunkin' Donuts. Krispy Kreme is way too sweet for me, but staff loved it. So as long as staff loved it, it's fine, because those donuts were for staff. It wasn't for us. No, Dunkin' Donuts. I love Dunkin' Donuts. D-Legend, thank you so much for the super. I have the silly thought you were in wires for that. Who knows? It's magic. What do you mean? I was flying. I didn't mean I was in wire. I was flying. You guys didn't see how I was like going up and down slowly? I was flying. The fuck you mean about wires? Take that non-canon thing away from this chat. Jasmine, happy 3 months! Inspired me so much. Thank you so much for your hard work. Thank you so much for watching it. It really does mean a lot. Oh my god, I want to read this. I want to read this name. What is this? It has to be... It has to be simplified Chinese, I think. Is it? I don't know. Is it? Rule? I don't know, man. I suck at Chinese. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the sopa. Thank you. Krispy Kreme donuts are pretty small, though. I mean, we were in Japan, so yeah, they were smaller than American donuts, but the designs of each donut was pretty nice. It was really cute. I actually know how Krispy Kreme makes their glaze. Now I fry my own donuts. That's a W for you. Ani, thank you so much for the sopa. I took my kids to a classical music concert. It was a disaster. Way too much. You're such an idiotic phantom. I hate you. I couldn't even read that out loud. You dummy. I'm gonna give you an 8 out of 10 just because you annoy me so much. Say it no. Caesar, happy 22 months. Thank you. Now happy 7 months. Thank you so much for the message, baby. Stylized, thank you so much for the 19 months. I wasn't able to watch your portion of the air live. I'm still really happy for you guys. Thank you. Maybe someday you'll be able to watch us do our thing. Maybe in the future. Who knows? 3D debut is free. 3D debut is free. Who knows? You just have to stay awake. If you're from like Europe, I am so sorry. I I know, European Phantomos, I know. But it was one or the other. I cried so much from the concert. I also cried. That's why I woke up so congested today. Mirko, thank you so much for the super. I thought you liked my donuts the most, Reimu. Well, I do. They have chocolate and sprinkles, right? Those are the ones that I eat the most. Oh, it's Ti. Happy 5 months, love. After going, I just want to say we're proud of you. And I can't wait to see what you guys have for us next. Truly, and wholeheartedly, I will not spoil anybody else's projects. The only thing that I can know is there's a lot. But just personally, speaking about me and my projects, please do look forward to them. I have a lot. I'm not done. I am not done with AR Live. So do look forward to them. I've been working my ass off for you guys. To the point that I did not stream for 2 months in a row. So I was working my ass off for 2 months in a row. So do look forward to them. Tricky, happy 8 months. Indeed, thank you. Happy 17 months. How dare you have to back stunning back-to-back stunning performances. Thank you. You appreciate it, Momo? No. It's like a gift for... It's... All of these things, I take them as like a gift for all the support you guys have been giving me up until today. Sure, they're self-indulgent at some point because, you know, they're my projects, but at the same time, 99% of the reason why I do this is because of my Phantomos. So 1% is just cool, I want to do this. 99% it all goes down to my Phantomos, the ones that end up getting to watch it and enjoy it. That's about it. Will Shakira cameo in your 3D debut? I would literally piss and cry and come. If that ever happens. If somehow this clip ends up becoming my downfall in the future, and Shakira ends up watching this, I am so sorry. I just love you. Mwah. I am so sorry. I just really love you. You're my real Oshi. Hello. Blue Styles, thank you so much for the 22 months. One concert and you become a crybaby. I've cried for way less than this. What do you mean? Of course I was crying. You guys were all like, "Oh my god, yeah, you're back!" And I was there in like backstage, like, man, it happens. Kiria, thank you so much for the super. Reimu, we need to talk about why if you dodo, because we're sexy as fuck. We need it to. What's the thing that was said? Hello everybody, we're Tsutomo. This year, we needed to manifest. We needed to manifest sexiness for us and for everybody. You didn't get the message? We even said it out loud in the song. We needed a sexy song for our sexy members. I have no idea what you're talking about. Thank you, Staff-san, for saying yes, by the way. There wasn't any sort of like rule when it came down to that. I just think Staff-san just wasn't expecting it. Ili is the sexiest woman in NIJISANJI? I thought that was a hat. Sana, happy 7 months! An-chan, thank you so much for the super. Pinkerton, thank you so much for the super coffee. Max, thank you so much for the super. I'll be drinking today, so not sure if I can make it to the streams. Y'all were amazing. The choice. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Kiryu. I was psycho でした。ありがとうございます。見てくれて。 本当にありがとうございます。まだまだありますので、ここからのプロジェクト本当に楽しみにしてください。楽しみにしてくれたら嬉しいです。You guys, if you don't know what the song is about, just search this on YouTube. I feel you should check the song out first, and once you know what's happening, I think you should rewatch the archive of the concert, and I feel you're gonna enjoy the performance even more. Just saying. Are you ever going to sing Ibidodo again? There's the archive over there. Please wear headphones when listening. I actually decided for Zutto want to perform Ibidodo. All of us came up with the idea, actually. I think all of us our single neuron kind of just came down to Ibidodo. So Bass, you are so welcome, chat. You are so welcome, Zuttomo enjoyers. Congrats on your Air Life concert, Reimu. I was unable to watch the show. I'm sure you were wonderful performing out there. Looking forward to your 3D debut soon to see you in action. Congrats on your big achievement. Thank you, Trip Princess. It really means the world to me. Thank you. Our 3D debut is 100% free. So if you couldn't make it to Air Life for one reason or another, do not feel bad. Do not feel bad. This is just one single thing that will be happening from here on out. There's gonna be so many chances and so many opportunities out there for you guys to enjoy, so don't feel too bad. No membership needed for debut? No. Just put on a fake halo and just say you're a phantom and then you're welcome. Yoko, happy 21 months! It's public. Waiting room is already there. Millie's 3D debut is gonna come in 5 days. 5 days, everybody! Friday! So make sure to be there. Fair and square. You cannot just want one Ethyria member. If you pick one Ethyria member, the rest of Ethyria comes in as a package. That's how Ethyria works, everybody. Be there for Friday for Millie. Free Millie 3D. Hashtag make a trend. I can't believe it's already so soon. I know. That's what I was telling you guys. You guys are like that one meme of the girl being served like 4 different dishes of like 8 or 4 different things. And she's like struggling, trying to like pick which one. That's literally you guys right now. Oh, it's you guys? Oh shit, it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop anytime soon. So you're already in the train. You better commit. You better commit to the train going on full-on speed right now. You cannot get off. It's too late, everybody. We're going in this together. Nervy, thank you so much for the Solvit. Hi, Reimu-sama. My drawing monitor has arrived, but unfortunately I have a high fever. Please wait until I feel better and finish from my artwork spoiler. For my artwork spoiler, it is up to you. Oh shit, I read it out loud. During one of Zelda streams you mentioned to... Oh, it's the Zelda stream one. Nervy. Please get better soon. I hope you get better soon. I hope the fever stops kicking your ass. Hope you become healthy soon. I need to lie down after the concert. No time for that, everybody. No time to lie down. 3D Millie is gonna come in 5 days, everybody. See, even Mimi's all excited. Yeah? You're excited, Mimi? I miss Zelda. Yeah, me too. Maybe we can like retake it next week. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be streaming what I'm gonna be streaming next week. Because I'm like, for all of the members, I usually upload my schedule on Saturdays. My next week's schedule is already up for members. And I'm like, in every single stream, I'm like, this or Rust. I'm like, this or this. I don't know. It depends. So don't get mad if I cancel everything. At least I put it on the schedule. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be this or this. Next day, it's gonna be this or that. Next day, this or that. You guys already know how it goes. So people don't start being like, she always changes schedules. I've never played Rust in my life. I hope I enjoy it. I'm a little bit overwhelmed at the social interaction part. But we'll see. Especially how everybody just starting playing it from day one. They've been playing it like a lot. I'm looking at you, Letta. Like a lot, like 12 hours every day. And then I come in a little bit late without knowing anybody. That's the part that overwhelms me a little bit. So I feel for my first day, I'm just gonna be like farming in the corner without talking with anybody. You like it because you like craft and build? Yeah, I feel I'm just gonna be minding my own business without talking with anybody, and I'm just gonna be there like farming and like building shit. Hincho is there. I know a lot of the Pizza family members are there. If not, everybody's there. I feel every single member in Pizza family is already there. Oh no, JPs are really kind. It's just that I get anxious. I get really anxious and overwhelmed when there's a lot of people that I don't know. It's called social anxiety. I'm doing my best though to still try to participate in those events. JP and Ross can be kind of scary. Yeah. Yeah. Even if it was in English, I would still be scared. Many there feel the same. It doesn't look like it. I feel every single JP member in that server looks and sounds so extroverted. It's crazy. Did you enjoy the GTA VCR? I did. But I was as scared as I am right now before joining. I was like, oh god. I'm gonna poke Meloko, see if maybe we can join at the same time. Maybe that's gonna like help me. Maybe I can join in at the same time. And if not, I can poke Astel, because he did say that if I was going to play, to poke him. The thing is, I already know that Astel has been playing so much, so I low-key don't want to poke him. See, I overthink a lot. He tells me to poke him, but then I don't want to because I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to like... He's already playing he's already doing his own shit. So I don't want to be like, hello, can you teach me how to breathe? Sort of thing. I'm just an overthinker. Reimu, please. I just don't want to annoy people. What if they're like already like in a mission that they've been doing for like... I think it's not a PvP. I think it's, from what I've seen, it's just like fighting NPCs, and they have like bosses and stuff like that, and you have to defeat them to like get a lot of loot. What if they're in like the middle of something and I'm like, hello? Can you be my babysitter? I don't want that. They won't be annoyed. I haven't even talked with any person that's been talking with him right now. The small raids that they've been doing. I watched a little bit yesterday, just a little bit, because that guy streamed way too much. And I don't recognize... Well, I do recognize one person's voice from that raid. But the rest of them, are dudes. And not gonna lie, I'm okay with talking with men, obviously. It's just that when there's too many guys that I don't know, I'm like... I just go to a corner and I just stare at a wall. And I'm like... I don't know anybody! Don't talk to me, please. I just go instantly into that one mode of like, don't talk to me, please. Don't look at me. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just really awkward. Anyways. Charlene, thank you so much for the soul bit. Ineki, thank you so much for the soul bit. Pinkerton, thank you so much for the act. I slap you, motherfucker. Thank you so much. Write a freaking message. It's such a special opportunity and you don't write me a message. Men make monkey noises. Men love those. No! No! Oh god. No! Oh god, no, I kind of just imagined that. And I'm like, I would just like disconnect and never come back to that server ever again. Yeah, we love that. The fuck is wrong with you guys? This is why you're so scary sometimes. Thank you, Mirko. 3D back is better than I ever imagined. Also, you can fly. How's Anna taking her newly exhibited birth traits? I think she kind of just like gave them to me because she just gave up on the idea of ever being able to fly due to motion sickness. You know what? I'll take it. Thank you for your hard work and for giving us such amazing performances. Also, sleep tight. Thank you! If I end up poking Astel, I think I'm just gonna tell him like, can you not throw me to like the group of men? Can you just like, I might like pull Meloko-chan with me and be like, can you just like give us like a quick tour and then you can go back to like, you know, the men's dens, and then you can do whatever you guys were doing. I'll just chill here with Meloko and like, you know, chop some trees down. maybe I feel that's gonna be like the safest like way to be introduced to the game. I'll see if I can get that done. Skyping, thank you so much for the soul bit. Yeah, I'm literally that, Blue Style. Thank you for calling me out. I'm literally that. I don't know how else to describe how I feel when it comes down to these situations. It's just that I'm you know. I can't come to the stream live since I'm busy with schoolwork, but I want to say congrats for the first air live. Thank you for singing one of my favorite Prosoga songs, Ready Steady. You're so welcome. I love Giga songs. Giga. It sounds so sexy if you don't, I admit. Thank you, Skyven. It really means a lot. T-pose for dominance. Oh god. I love Giga. I've always been wanting to sing Giga songs for a long time, so I'm really glad. Every single time that Giga comes out with a song, it's a banger. I don't know how that man does it. Like his old songs up until the really recent ones, he has changed styles so much, but it's always been bangers ever since I can remember. Giga is just that producer. He is just him. One of my dreams, maybe someday, who knows, I'll cry if it happens, but one of my big like musical dreams have always been to be able to work with Giga. I want to work with Giga someday. Someday over the rainbow, when I'm rich enough to pay for his music. Ikoseki, thank you so much for the Solvit and the Aka Solvit. Thank you, darling. You're so sweet. Thank you. One day, if that happens, I will cry. One day, I will work hard to be able to make it a reality. Someday, one day. Unse, thank you so much for the Solvit. My first stream loves to you, but it's a hate message. Not really. How dare you share that? Oh, Mrs. Green Apple. The Que Sera Sera. You're so welcome. I love that song. I can get it out of my head now. I know, I can't wait to see everybody's performance later. Thank you. That song is so good. Guys, if you haven't heard it, here. I'm back. What did I miss? It's Que Sera Sera. Search this. Search this on YouTube. It's still stuck in your head? You're so welcome. It's so good. And the message is so sweet, but also they did such a Here. Put this on YouTube. And probably the first result that comes out from it, it's gonna be it. It's been this week's favorite. I know! The visuals are so great. You're so welcome. I keep on hiccuping. I'm so sorry. I think Astel sang it quite recently in his latest unarchived karaoke, and he did amazing. That song is high as fuck for men. Like, the main vocalist of Green Apple has a pretty high range for a guy. I can sing it no problem, because that's like middle range for me as a girl. Well, as a soprano girl. Let me just... As a guy, that shit is so high. He ate that song. Asteletta ate that song. He can belt for the two of us. I cannot belt for shit. If that thing was like in an actual soprano, girl soprano key, I wouldn't be able to belt. I would just be like, head voicing the entire thing. Instead of belting it. It's so good! So listen to the song. I'm so happy. And I'm so fulfilled. But also I feel I cannot just like... There's no time for me to rest. After I end the stream, I'll go eat my lunch and I'll just go back to work. And by work I don't mean stream, because I'm still cooking. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. That's the thing. So there's no time for me to like sit down and like take it all in. I'm like, all right, next. It's kind of crazy, but I hope you guys look forward to that though. How many offline work do you need to do without spoiling it? Well, I'm already done with pretty much a lot of things. I still need to work on 3 stuff. 3 more stuff. Is it related to singing? Yeah. Well, two are related to singing. I'm done with like a lot of the things that I had to do in the 2 months that I was like not streaming at all. That I did not touch OBS at all. I did so much. But I still need to work on 2 more things, so I'll work hard. Oh, me, I have so much offline work, also me. So, members, I have this new week schedule. I'm gonna double stream a lot. It just don't make sense. Can your throat survive? I don't know, but I have my inhaler. Just, just for emergencies. I also have B-corticoid. Budenosine in another inhaler just in case. I need corticoids. I have 2. We'll see. And I also have strepsil. We'll see. Alright. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the support, for all the sopas. Thank you for being there. Thank you for making the hashtag trend and being so hyped on Twitter. Thank you for fangirling and screaming on Twitter. Thank you for waiting so much, and thank you for supporting us all this time. It's been a long wrong, so it's really nice that we can finally have this out for you. Thank you. I cannot wait to see what the rest of NIJISANJI EN is cooking. I cannot wait to, for you guys to enjoy what I am cooking and what my friends are cooking right now. We'll do our best. I promise. I promise I will do our best. Thanks to everything that has been happening lately, it just has made me more thankful for the kind of people that surround me, and the kind of people that watch me, and the kind of people that my phantomos are. It's just made me more grateful for that, which means it makes me want to work harder, because it's like for you guys. I'm glad that I'm surrounded by the kind of people that you guys are, if it makes any sense. I'm glad that we are all working really hard for, the kind of people that have been supporting NIJISANJI EN. And I couldn't be more proud of us. So, I love you. Take care. Rewatch the archive if you have it. If you cannot afford it, look forward to the 3Ds. Millie 3D in 5 days. Free Millie 3D. Hashtag on Twitter. Make it trend. Enjoy the show. Bye bye.